Hey guys, welcome back to Fight Frenzy with Francis. Today we're going to go into our UFC 320 recap. Okay, we're going to break down Alex Pereira versus Ankalaev. We're also going to talk about Sandhagen versus Merab, and also that explosive crazy match from Khalil Roundtree versus Jiří Prochazka. Let's get into it. All right, guys, in the main event, we had Alex Pereira versus Ankalaev. As I expected, I told you guys in the previous video that if Pereira does not put the pressure on, he is going to lose the match. All right, I did pick Ankalaev because I thought maybe he would not put the pressure, but man, in a stunning turn of events, Alex Pereira basically reclaimed his light heavyweight title with a KO finish, TKO finish at 1 minute and 1 minute and 20 seconds in the first round. Okay, basically Pereira stalked Ankalaev down. He walked him down right at the opening bell, and he crushed him with the big right hand right in the side of Ankalaev's head, which put him down to the ground. He finished with massive strikes and elbows. All right, he had some crazy kind of like sequence going with his left and his right hand with the elbow strikes. And yeah, that basically happened until Herb Dean came in and stopped the fight. Right, so you can see the difference between the previous fight, so versus now. Basically it's saying that he wasn't himself in the previous fight, and yeah, it's clear as day that this fight we see a different Alex in the fight, right? So Ankalaev never really got chance to execute any of his things. A person like Ankalaev, he needs kind of distance in order to do his takedowns and stuff like that. Mind you, Alex stuffed the takedown that he attempted. I don't think it was a fully well executed takedown. I think he went for that just because he was hurt, right? But Alex did a great job. So Pereira now has won back the belt, making him basically a multi-time champion in the 205 pound division, light heavyweight division. So I think Alex is wanted to call out John Jones, but the situation in respect to John Jones, which I think it's super respectful of him to do, actually. Props for that. I respect him so much for doing that. He didn't do it, but at a later time we'll analyze that video. We will analyze what a fight between Alex and John Jones will look like. Okay, so yeah, don't worry about that. So in the co-main event, we had Merab versus Sandhagen. Okay, Merab retained his bantamweight title via unanimous decision. The judges scored it 49-45, 49-45, and 49-46 in his favor. All right, from start to finish, Merab dominated, okay, with his wrestling, his improved striking, actually, that kind of wore down Sandhagen's strategic approach towards the fight. So Sandhagen had some moments there with the striking exchanges, movement, and trying to keep the distance, but he couldn't consistently get Merab away from him, right? Like create the distance that he needed to actually edge Merab, right? So key observations here: Merab nearly scored a finish in the earlier rounds, but Corey basically survived until the decision. This is Merab's third title defense, successful title defenses. So it showed like solid dominance in the division, right? He's dominating these guys. So I think somebody would need to come out with a different strategy. So I think he called out Peter Yan. Peter Yan can come out with a different strategy. I think the strategy here, and again, this is just my opinion, is to do what Alex did. Like if you want to beat Merab, you have to apply pressure early. But Merab's movement is so fast that it's going to be hard to do that. But applying the pressure would stop him from, doing his wrestling stuff. Right, so great showing by the machine, yeah, it was a great fight. Congrats to Merab, the machine. Prochazka versus Roundtree. Oh my goodness, what a comeback. Yo, this was my favorite fight of the night. In the first two rounds, Khalil showed like he was in control. His fight was like out of a movie scene or a video game. His stance and the way he was striking, it was like just amazing. It looks like a movie, really. And yeah, he was landing solid strikes and controlling the pace, and he was giving Jiří a lot of trouble, man, because Jiří is awkward. He has like some weird stuff going, but he was landing the punches, right? But in round 3, I feel like that's where the script was flipped. Like Jiří flipped the script on him, and he started to storm in front. Like he was putting on the pressure, man. He was putting on the pressure. So, and then yeah, at 3 minutes and 4 seconds, he basically sent his face to the canvas. Right, so it was a crazy comeback, but I think Prochazka reminds the MMA world how dangerous he really is. He showed kind of some emotion toward Alex's fight. Now, in that case, they're both kind of, well, if you look at Alex's fight, he was applying the pressure, and Jiří was saying in his post conference that he needs to start doing more of that, right? So I think that is going to be a tricky match. But man, Khalil, I'm a fan of Khalil. Even though he lost, I think the man is going to come back. And when he comes back, I think he's going to stay there for a long time, because I feel like his style is just so beautiful to watch. It's like chess in action, you know. So that was an amazing fight. I don't know if you watch BKFC, but man, it was a fantastic main event. We had Mike Perry versus Jeremy Stephens. It was crazy. Jeremy Stephens, you know, he had a great start, but I don't know about Mike, man. Mike is a different beast. He is a different beast. It's like these shots don't affect him, you know, like he was able to weather the storm and come back and just put the pain on him, you know. And yeah, Jeremy also a beast in his own right, man. Like I think Jeremy, you know, he showed toughness for sure, you know. So I think he's a runner-up in the BKFC world, I will say, you know. But man, Mike Perry, give it up to him, man. He's a champ of BKFC, and I don't know what fight to make next for him. I think the Darren Till fight, they need to focus on making that right now, because otherwise people are going to tune out. You know, if that fight doesn't happen in the next 6 months, I think people would just forget about that fight, you know. So I think Mike Perry needs to, they need to come to an agreement. Either they're going to do, you know, the BKFC, which I don't think they should do. I think they should do Misfits Boxing, to be honest, because I think it will be better for both of them. You know, it's just without the with the gloves, basically, and it's boxing. So I think it will work for both of them. But if you didn't see the recap, man, go find that video and watch the whole fight. It was absolute war. It was crazy. What a weekend it was, man, for sure. Let us know which performance stood out for you. You know, drop it in the comments. Which performance stood out to you the most? If it was Alex Pereira, if it was Jiří Prochazka fight, if it was Merab, or if it was BKFC Mike Perry versus Jeremy Stephens. I want to hear your take. Drop it in the comments. Hey guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, and check that notification bell, because I'm going to come with a bunch of videos for you. And I want to hear from you. I want to hear what your thoughts are, because I'm not always right most of the time. I'm just kidding. But yo, I want to hear from you. So drop your thing in the comment and like and subscribe to the YouTube channel.